You're making $25,000 a month consistently in sales. You know how to sell. You know how to lead a call. You've closed real deals. But when the opportunity gets bigger, your mind glitches. You freeze, you hesitate, you second guess yourself on deals you should own. And you keep telling yourself, oh, I just need to work harder. But that's not it. That's not the problem. The problem is that your brain is broken for the next level. Welcome to Bosses, Not Beggars, the podcast for elite high-ticket sales professionals and entrepreneurs who are done waiting for permission and ready to build like bosses. I'm your host, Vivian, the sales queen. From $500,000 in debt to building multiple eight-figure companies, I learned that success does not come from luck or ease. It comes from authority, precision, and psychology. Every week, I drop bold truths and frameworks from the Crown Framework that flips excuses into execution so you can rise from begging to bossing. Today, we're going to be talking about why talented sales professionals stop growing at certain income levels and the one system that breaks through. Let's get started.
This is Bosses, Not Beggars, the podcast for entrepreneurs, leaders, and sales pros who refuse to chase scraps. Here, presence replaces pressure, alignment replaces manipulation, and influence builds empires. If you're ready to trade excuses for ownership and hustle for true freedom, you're in the right place. Welcome to the movement. Bosses, Not Beggars, with Vivian, the sales queen.
Let me tell you something most sales coaches will not admit. Your income ceiling has nothing to do with how good you are at sales. You are stuck because the way your brain works right now was built for $20,000 a month, not $100,000 a month. Here's what I see every single day. A talented insurance agent, for example, they are used to making $20,000 a month. But when an opportunity for $50,000 a month shows up, their confidence drops. They soften their close. They give the buyer too much time to think about it. Or a high-ticket sales professional, for example, who is great on smaller deals, but put them on a six-figure call, their minds goes into panic mode. They overthink, they freeze. This isn't a skill problem. This is a brain problem. Here's the psychology behind it. Your brain has something called the Reticular Activating System, your RAS. Easier to say. Think of it like the security guards that decide what's dangerous and what's safe. When you've been making $25,000 a month for a while, your RAS marks that as safe. It's familiar. It's comfortable. But when a $100,000 opportunity shows up, your RAS sees that as danger because it's unfamiliar. It's unknown. So what does your brain do? It protects you. Your decisions get slow, a big opportunity show up, and suddenly your mind goes crazy. You second guess everything. You need to be sharp. But instead, you're stuck in your head asking, what if this goes wrong? Your emotions take over. One bad call crushes your entire day. Your mood drops, your energy disappears, and you spend the rest of the day trying to feel better instead of making more calls. You lose focus. The moment things get serious, you scatter. Your attention goes everywhere. You know it's happening, but you can't really stop it. Your confidence disappears. Even though you've closed deals before, even though you know your stuff, when the deal gets big enough, that voice in your head says, maybe this is too big for me. And here's the part nobody talks about. Buyers can feel it. They can sense when you are nervous, when you are not solid, when you are trying to hold it together. And that feeling, it kills deals. I know this because I've lived it. I was stuck at $38,000 a month. I had the skills. I had this strategy. I was working every single day, but some invisible thing kept stopping me. And the worst part, I started believing the lie that maybe this was just my limit, that maybe I couldn't do better, until I discovered something that changed everything for me. Here's what I learned. Top performers, the ones making $100,000 a month, $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 a month, they don't just have better tactics. They have a completely different system. They don't work harder. They work differently. They found their weak spots. They fixed their internal systems. They've upgraded the way their brain works. And once I did this, I went from $38,000 a month to over $100,000 a month in 6 months. Not because I learned new closes, not because I got more pumped up, not because I worked more hours, but because I fixed what was broken underneath. Here's the neuroscience behind this. Your brain runs on patterns. Think of them like highways in your mind. The more you drive on a highway, the stronger it gets. This is called neural pathways. Every single time you do something, you're actually building a road in your own brain. Do it enough times, and that road becomes a super highway. Right now, you have a strong highway for $25,000 a month. Your brain knows exactly how to get there. It's automatic. But you have no highway for $100,000 a month. So when that opportunity shows up, when you try getting there, your brain panics. It doesn't know what to do. So it either freezes or sends you back to what's familiar. This is why you can't just push through to the next level. You have to build the new highway first. Top 1% sales professionals don't react when pressure hits. They stay in control. They've trained their brain to stay calm under pressure. They direct their emotions instead of being taken over by them. They make decisions from clarity, not fear. This isn't about staying calm. That's too soft. This is about training your nervous system. So pressure makes you sharper instead of breaking you. Think about it like this. Your brain is like a computer. Right now, it's running a software made for $20,000, $25,000 a month. When you try to handle a $100,000 opportunity or push to it on a $20,000 software, the system crashes. You can't grow your income without growing your brain system first. Let me give you the breakdown of exactly what's happening in your brain when you hit that ceiling. Brain leak number 1. Slow decisions under pressure. When the stakes get higher, your brain burns more energy trying to make the perfect decision. You overthink, you second guess, you freeze. And here's the brain science. Your prefrontal cortex, that's the decision-making part of your brain, which is right behind your forehead, gets flooded with cortisol when pressure hits. Cortisol is your stress hormone. A little bit helps you focus. Too much, it slows you way down. It's like trying to run through mud. Top 1% sales professionals make faster decisions, not because they are smarter, but because they've trained their brain to trust their gut under pressure. How do we fix it? Practice making big decisions in small moments. Train your brain that fast decisions are safe. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Brain leak number 2. Emotions take over after rejection. One bad call destroys your entire day because your brain connects the outcome to your worth. When the buyer says no, your brain hears, "You're not good enough." The brain science behind this is that your amygdala, which is the fear center of your brain, It's shaped like a little almond deep inside your head, fires up when you hear no. This triggers what scientists call the stress response. Your heart rate goes up, cortisol floods your system again, and this can last for hours if you don't reset it. This is your brain trying to protect you from danger. But in sales, rejection isn't danger, it's just information. And top producers separate their identity from results. They treat rejection as information, not judgment. How do we fix it? Train yourself to process rejection in 10 seconds. 3 deep breaths, say it out loud. This isn't personal. This is just data. Then move forward. Brain leak number 3. Confidence drops on big deals. Your confidence completely disappears on 6-figure deals because your brain has no memory of doing it ever before. Your RAS sees it as danger because it's unfamiliar. The brain science behind this is that your brain craves certainty. It's wired that way for survival. When certainty is missing, anxiety shows up automatically. This is ancient wiring. It keeps your ancestors alive by making them scared of new things. But in modern sales, it just keeps you stuck. Top performers don't wait for confidence to show up. They build it on purpose by creating new brain patterns. And how do we fix that? Progressive exposure. You teach your nervous system to stay calm on bigger and bigger opportunities. You start with one deal is slightly bigger than what you used to. Then the next one. Your brain builds the highways as you go. These aren't theories. These are exact systems I use to break through my own ceiling, and they're the foundation of the 1% edge. Your current brain system wasn't made for the level you're trying to reach. It was made to keep you safe, to protect you from failure, to keep you comfortable. And comfort is the enemy of growth. If what I'm sharing is hitting home, these aren't just theories. They are the exact steps I used to go from $500,000 in debt 5 years ago to making $150,000 a month in sales. The 1% edge is the brain system upgrades that my high-ticket clients pay over $30,000 for in phase 1 of my program. And for a limited time, I'm making it available to you at an entry level. So if you're done with the same results and ready to install these exact systems, click the link in the description and get it now. This is the foundation. Master this and everything else becomes easier. All right, let's talk about boss moves of the week. Your boss move of the week is simple but powerful. Find your own weak spots. Here's how. Step 1, write down the last 3 big opportunities you did not close. Step 2, for each one, write down the exact moment the deal started slipping. Was it when they brought up price? When they went silent? When they asked for time to think about it? Step 3, write down what you were feeling in that moment. Did your confidence drop? Did you start second guessing yourself? Did you give them an out because you got uncomfortable? Step 4, look for the pattern. If the same weak spot shows up on multiple calls, you found your problem. This exercise will show you more about your ceiling than any sales script ever will. Because you can't fix what you can see. And once you see the pattern, you can change it. That's the work of the top 1%. Here's what I need you to hear right now. You're not stuck because you've maxed out. You are stuck because your current brain system wasn't built for the level you're trying to reach. The top 1% aren't smarter than you are. They're not more talented. They're not luckier. They're just running a different software. And you can install it too. But you have to be willing to do the uncomfortable work of finding what's broken and fixing it. Your ceiling isn't real. It's just your current brain system hitting its limit. Upgrade the system, break the ceiling. That's how bosses do it. If you are ready to stop leaving money on the table and start installing these exact systems, I want to help you personally. The 1% Edge finds your weak spots and installs the exact elite systems top 1% professionals use to scale from $25,000 a month to $50,000, $75,000, $100,000. It comes with 3 core performance modules, the elite performance diagnostic, access to the Sales Queen community, and a personalized next level call with my team. Everything you need to break through your ceiling. Click the link in the description to get it now. And if this episode helped you, subscribe and DM me your boss move of the week. Remember, bosses don't wait, bosses don't beg, bosses build.